What is up? What is up, guys? This is Merc with the mic, and this is another of the Wrestling Babble podcast for 3/10/18 by Red Cyclone Inc. I am joined by my tag team partner, Louis Beans.
What is up? How y'all doing?
We got a lot of wrestling to discuss today. We got Fastlane pay-per-view tomorrow.
What's that? The 11th. Is this the last pay-per-view before they stop the, what is it, 2 a month?
No. Backlash.
Backlash is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So this is the last SmackDown road to. This is the last pay-per-view for SmackDown's road to WrestleMania. So after this, SmackDown's directly to WrestleMania. Right now, Raw's in their little road to WrestleMania right now.
Okay. So that means they'll all be caught up. What you looking forward to?
Hopefully the card looks good in Fastlane. I actually like the build-up for Fastlane a lot more than I like for Elimination Chamber. I think SmackDown just has a better way of telling a story than Raw.
Yeah, you're right.
They're more fluent with it, and I just feel like the matches mean a bit more than what they do on Raw.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like the consistency too. Okay. Because even old feuds still matter, because remember, AJ and Kevin Owens had a feud for a long time.
Yeah.
By now, it's been a while. So
yep. So we're gonna be doing our predictions for that pay-per-view. Then we will also be talking about the road to WrestleMania through all these brands, the road to NXT Takeover, some news in between.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'll start off with the news.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna go really deep into what occurred on the taping of NXT, because it's kind of a spoiler and I kind of want to wait to watch it. But there is a new belt for NXT is going to be announced soon.
Okay, cool.
It's going to be called the NXT North American Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be the secondary belt of NXT. That is all I'm going to say about
it. Why North American though?
I don't know, but like I was telling you earlier, I think it's because the whole old school NWA. Because you notice that Triple H does a lot of things off of WCW and old WCW stuff more than they do on the main roster.
Yes, I see that.
As in War Games, how he does the tournaments, how he does things like that. He books kind of like the old school WCW.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I could see it being something in that sense, as in they used to have a North American Championship in NWA. So maybe because of that, maybe just because they have a UK, so might as well have a North American one.
Yeah, I mean, my first thing was going to be, is there a European? And I go, oh yeah.
Yeah, there's
a damn good champion. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we're gonna be introduced that then in the next couple of weeks in the road to taking over New Orleans. So I'm not gonna put the spoiler of that on it, but you just know that there's gonna be a new belt being introduced at Takeover.
Nice.
Okay. The other rumor is that the Cruiserweight, the 205 Live is gonna get a tag team championship after WrestleMania.
Finally.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I've been waiting on.
So if you notice the last 205 Live, which they have been great, but it had a tag team match, and they started putting people together as a tag team within the last couple of weeks, because you had the Lucha House Party, you have Hideo Itami and Tozawa and things like that. So these could be little setups for what they're going to do with the tag division.
And they got to fight jobbers, so there you go.
Yep. So then you have the build up to the 205 Live, the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania, and then aftermath, you probably get the tag team title tournament down the road as well.
And I agree with that, because it's something for these guys to do.
Exactly.
For them to fight.
Exactly. Which is always good. Just book it as good as you possibly can, and I think it would be fine if you just don't shed light to it and just let it danger there, then it won't be as good.
And get some of those guys from NXT.
Yeah,
those smaller guys. I mean, listen, I'm looking for, they're not in any tag team thing except for the. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Only Lorcan and Danny Burch are in the Dusty Classic. Yeah. But I mean, let's just put put it aside. I don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to have either one or both in 205 Live.
Yeah, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
You have Pete Dunne tag teaming with Roderick Strong in the Dusty Road Classic as well.
Wow.
So you probably see them as a tag team for the cruiserweight title. Yeah, so they do it. There's a lot of things they're doing. They're mixing brands. What the fuck was that? Holy crap!
You okay, Mark?
Yeah, it was a lot of static.
Oh, jeez. Nah,
yeah. I don't know what happened there, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically, there's a lot of things they could be doing with it. A lot of cross-brand thing, because again, Triple H is running 205 Live, so you know for a fact he's going to be using NXT guys into this tournament as well.
True, this is true.
Yeah, so that would be something that would be good for it. Other thing with news-wise is I know Austin Aries is actually going to be fighting for the television championship at ROH.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he's like collecting belts now.
So at the end of his quest, will he look like that picture of Ultimo Dragon?
He's looking like it now. He has like 4 of them now.
From where?
He's the NWA. He's the Impact champion.
Okay.
I think the Dynasty champion, and he has 2 other belts.
Different federations, or
all different federations.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So it's gonna be interesting to see where he does and if he actually gets the belt. I actually say if ROH, Impact Wrestling could all come up with a deal and like actually really work together and then actually establish something with both their rosters, I think they could be somewhat of a threat to WWE.
I like that. I mean, maybe not so much a threat, but definitely just more of a more competition.
Yeah,
in a good way. You know, it gives you something for them to innovate off of, because they're like, oh, look at these guys, they're doing something. So let's not do the same thing we've been always doing, which is always good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be good.
Yeah.
So that would be something else with the news and all. Raw, SmackDown, 205, NXT. I say SmackDown to NXT all had good shows with 205 Live, and Raw was not so good this week.
Raw made me feel weird this week.
Yeah.
Was it just you? Was it just me? I mean.
So how it made you feel weird?
Why was Raw so hard pressed to make me try to feel for my wrestlers this week?
I don't know.
I don't understand what that was about. I feel like they're about to cut me off because I hate a fire truck coming. But just like that whole Nia Jax thing was very weird. That felt like a total Divas moment, not a WWE moment, because if you know, excuse me while the fire truck goes in the background, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the show where they're larger than life and they're not supposed to be like normal people, right?
Yeah.
I thought they weren't supposed to be relatable on Raw, but you know, on Total Divas, yes, they can be relatable, but it didn't make sense to me. If you're the monster Nia Jax, why do you all of a sudden cry?
I don't know.
It just felt weird.
Yeah, and the match was very sloppy between her and Asuka.
It was a little bit.
And Nia Jax looked really sluggish in that match.
I think maybe that was more the actual frustration, was like she was pissed about the match.
I think it was more the fact that she was hungover and she looked really sluggish.
I don't know if she was hungover. What happened?
Yo, she just didn't look like she had energy in that match. The whole match, she looked like she had no energy.
It was just like, from the time they did the helicopter thingamajiggy, that's where it all fell apart for me.
Yeah.
So I think when that didn't work out, I think maybe she shut down mentally.
Yeah.
But like, to me, the frustration seemed to be more of a, I fucked up and I didn't want to. You know, this didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Again, and can I ask you a question? How did you feel about what Alexa Bliss was saying to her? Didn't it seem like she was being a dick?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, okay. Yeah. It was just me.
No, she was being a dick. She was just like she was pointing out her flaws and just letting her know that you know you lost, but I feel bad, but you lost.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like Jesus Christ, what an asshole!
Like just stepping on her soul.
So, yeah.
I'm glad they bringing that assholey Alexa Bliss
See
back
that?
into.
Yeah, I was gonna agree. That's the shining moment of that whole part.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just like
yeah, this is weird.
Yeah,
we gotta not do this.
You know what's bad? When Roman Reigns' promo is probably one of the best things on Raw.
But I mean, to be fair, he's been okay. He's been coming up. He's been coming up. Rather.
But to actually say that his statement and what he did on Raw was probably my highlight of Raw, it's a big thing now because Roman Reigns' promos are actually selling me on Raw more than most of the stuff on the show.
Well, remember this week it was the abridged version because remember he came out to talk to Heyman.
Yeah.
So he gave him the short and sweet.
Yeah.
He said, come to fight. And that's it. Yeah. Basically. So how do you feel about that type of Roman Reigns though? Like
I'm fine with that Roman Reigns. I've always been fine with that Roman Reigns. A few let words and just want to fight.
Yeah. I mean, it works on him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's really what we want?
He should not be all these words. He should not have to talk about his life and shit. He wants to fight. He wants the title. Simple thing.
Yeah.
Put it in. I don't care about the Ronda Rousey bullshit. I actually didn't even watch it. I kind of skipped it.
Let me give you a little review of that whole thing. That was another moment that was just like it didn't need to go as far. There was a point before she Samoan dropped, and I say that with big question marks around it. Was like, why? That's got nothing to do with Ronda Rousey. Why is Samoan drop? But just before, up to that point, it was fine.
Yeah.
Up to the point where it got physical with her and Stephanie because it just looked really bad.
Yeah. And now I cannot unsee Kurt Angle being Homer Simpson.
Yes.
I cannot unsee it. Once you say it, now I can't unsee it. So it really bothers me.
Listen, Matthew is going to have a good old time with some Botchamania stuff because dude was just... There was just times where he looked like a deer in headlights before that. But
yeah,
this past Monday, it was okay. His segment was fine, but that whole physicality thing was just... It seemed... Again, she ain't ready for the acting.
Yeah,
it's not working.
Another thing I liked, I guess I liked on the Monday Night Raw road to WrestleMania is the IC title.
Yes,
I'm digging the whole rivalry. I'm digging the little rivalry between Balor and Seth that have never left. Like, yeah, I'll tag team with you, but I'm still gonna want that title before you do.
There's a thing that we like about SmackDown is that's the consistency. They had that rivalry from the Universal title picture.
Yeah.
And it never went away because it never got settled, really.
Yeah.
So.
Because there was no rematch to it. There was no second fight and everything like that. So, yeah. I'm happy that they still have it. They still have the tension. They're willing to fight each other as well. And then The Miz, just fucking his promos are fucking amazing.
Even when he stutters, it just seems like a real dude talking to you, though. He doesn't ever really come off like he's scripted or, memorizing lines, which is why he's so good. Yeah.
And then now we have SmackDown.
Oh, wait. Before we go.
Go ahead.
Don't you like that? Well, you said you liked it better, but don't you think that this would be better treatment for Bray Wyatt is if they remembered things? Because it always seems like he has a feud with somebody and it resolves in a and then we move on and we forgot that he fought with people. It's like I think that's his downfall, just as a character. I just want to throw that in there. I like how they treat Seth and they treated Finn Balor, but why can't they have some type of love for Bray Wyatt?
We talked about this a lot in the last podcast with Bray Wyatt, and now they're doing the Ultimate Deletion, which I told you that they probably are doing, and look, they are actually doing it. I really hope it's good. I really hope it is Rebel.
I meant to add to the news.
Yeah,
they're saying Jeff Hardy is cleared.
Yeah,
so soon.
So he may come back as Brother Nero and all that shit.
Or Will-O the Wisp.
But what I feel is gonna happen, and what I told you last week was they're gonna tag team watch.
Please don't. Don't do it.
One more thing I forgot. Monday Night Raw was the Cena Golden match was actually pretty good.
I like that entire moment.
Yeah, it was good.
Entire. It was kind of cool though.
Yeah,
that turned into a thing. People trying to ruin John Cena's moment. You see that?
Yeah.
That's not a bad concept. I'm feeling his quest to get a WrestleMania, spot. But I'm also feeling people fucking like scratching and clawing to take him out. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and I actually liked the match. I thought Goldust and them had a really good match. I was actually fun with that. I actually was going for Goldust.
Of course, me too.
Yes. All right, so SmackDown. SmackDown, on the other hand, they pretty much got their pay-per-view down packed of how they want the story to go into it. They just announced an extra match for Fastlane, which was Rusev versus Nakamura.
Oh yeah, they did. They did set it up on SmackDown.
Yes,
that's true.
So they
go ahead.
You had no Usos and no New Day, but you had a nice little vignette for what they were doing, and I'm actually excited for that match. Every time those guys go fire, I go for it.
Can I just say props to the people who did that promo package, because that one was really good.
Yes, it was.
Like they captured all the right moments. It was cut together beautifully. Like that really, whoever's doing those vignettes, they did one for Raw too.
Yeah,
they did one for Raw. I think for Brock and
Roman, I think.
Roman Reigns, excuse me. But like, yeah, that's good. That not those silly words flying on the screen.
Yeah,
they still doing that, but that in particular, that was really good.
Yeah, I was happy with it. Like I like the way it went. I like how it's. I like the whole promo and stuff like that. Anytime you put New Day and Usos, you're gonna get a fucking golden match. So they're gonna put it on. I have a feeling. Well, I'll say this on the prediction show of what's gonna happen in WrestleMania, but I think that should actually. I actually would love that to close the pay-per-view, but I know it's not gonna close it.
Got you. I heard from a little bird that there may be a surprise, namely maybe Luke Harper.
Yeah.
That there may be a surprise at WrestleMania, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So but SmackDown's storyline's a lot better. Ruby Riott versus Charlotte. I'm actually liking where that's going. I think they're gonna have a hell of a match.
They've had good matches so far though,
yeah. So. And I liked what they're doing with it. They did announce Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natty and Carmella.
Wait a second. Can I just say shout outs to Carmella in this match, because she's one of those. The thing that I had in my head was the way she's going as a character as a character wrestler is a lot better than I thought it would be. Because she kind of fizzled out for a while. She was just, still around to show you that she has a briefcase, but she hasn't really been
on the TV.
Yeah, she's usually like answering Twitter questions, which I found funny. But like, props to her for being a character wrestler. Because yes, she's not that good. I put her in a category of like, this is what happens if you give Lana some time to wrestle. Like she's a little better in the ring than Lana because she has the experience.
Yeah.
But a match. If match-wise, it's almost the same thing to me. It's not really that great.
Yeah.
But as a character, and this is the thing that I see Lana learning, is that Carmella is way over as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the match that her and Becky had this week.
Yeah, me too. And I like seeing Becky Lynch more.
This is also true.
She needs to go heel.
What is she gonna do? Is she gonna steal Carmella's money in the bank?
She should.
She just takes it from her.
She takes it from her and cashes it at Mania.
And holds it. No, she holds it till the last day.
Yep.
So
it should be the female's money in the bank, and then she cashes it in that day.
Oh man, that's a good plan.
Oh. Yeah.
Somebody tell Vince.
Yeah. But I liked the ending. I liked the Fight of Fire match in the end. It was great. Main event. Sami Zayn picked up the win, surprised the shit out of me, which I was very happy with.
I mean, that dude's been on a roll.
Yeah.
This whole feud this whole back and forth with him and Kevin Owens. I like the promo he had a little, well, not, it wasn't a promo. It was just a segment they had where him and Kevin were talking earlier, and he was talking about reassuring him that he'll lie down for him and just like setting up something.
Yeah.
So I think the reason why I'm invested in the championship match at Fastlane is because they've put more than enough work into it.
Yeah.
The story wise, not just, you know, oh, these guys are all great in the ring, but there's actually a reason for me to give it. Then also Dolph Ziggler coming out to warn AJ, like, don't do it, man. He's gonna get you. Like, you know, don't fall for the fans. Don't these people, you know, they, as soon as they say, yo, you're wasted potential, oh, you're underrated, and then bam, they're against you. So like, I like that. I like that exposing just the fickleness of the fans, just having something for everybody to do. Fucking even what's in Baron Corbin got involved, was he wanted to ruin Cena's thing.
Yeah.
So like, yo, this whole thing is just story wise. This is like a really good time for SmackDown.
Yeah. I you know what's funny is I feel like they're all gonna jump Cena and throw his ass out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
but then that only gives him a reason to turn into Super Cena and win. So
yeah, I don't see. I see AJ leaving. Well, we go into the predictions later on, but yeah, I love the match. I love that Sami Zayn picked up the win off of Kevin Owens. I like that he's been using the Blue Thunder Bomb as a finisher.
I like that too,
because it gives him a big, powerful finisher kind of shit.
It also gives just variety.
Yeah,
just a different move. I can get you from this. I can get you from that. Yeah.
Exactly, and I like the whole Ziggler approach into things. I think everything is good. The only thing in SmackDown, even though it isn't bad that they're doing it, I just don't care for Randy Orton, is the U.S. title picture. At least they're doing something with the U.S. title picture. I just don't care for Randy Orton.
Yeah, why do I like Jinder Mahal more at this point in time? I don't know. He's become a better bad guy.
Yeah, he knows how to be a heel. That was never his problem of being a heel. His problem was his matches. He needed to be better in his matches.
That's true.
But as a heel, he's great. He does his job. He does what he is supposed to do. Get you to hate him.
Yep.
And that's what he does. But SmackDown was great. Definitely watch SmackDown. Raw wasn't not so great.
Well, we had nice things to say about it, so I don't feel too bad about it.
205 Live, again, two great tournament matches.
Yes.
One better than the other. I think Mark Andrews just shows off a little too much.
I think he got hurt for real, dog.
Yeah.
That move at the end where he landed on dude's knees.
Yeah.
If you rewatch it, one of the knees hit him in the chin. And it looks like he's been in a situation where he's been hurt before.
Yeah.
And he did that crawl, that panic crawl, like when you fucking get hurt real bad. So I don't know. I hope he's all right, but
yeah. Good match. Drew Gulak takes the win. Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali was an amazing match.
Match of the week, we said.
Match of the week. I really like the different ways Mustafa Ali did to win this match. Is the fact that he knew he was not going to outpower him. So what's the best thing to do? Take out one of his arms so he can't use his power.
Yes.
How he does it? A 450 splash to fucking arm.
Just the most. I never would have seen that coming.
It looked mean. It looked fucking mean as hell. And then him Supermaning to the fucking pole as well didn't help either.
Also, just like kudos to Buddy Murphy for selling the fuck out of it in just different ways, like actually not being able to do his finisher. Like, that's cool.
I really hope they capitalize on Buddy Murphy. I'm actually really digging his character. I'm really digging his style in the ring. He's different than the big high flyers because he does have that power.
And he's got that cockiness that he could turn it on. Yeah, like you see it, like especially in that match. Like, yeah,
I would change his theme. I'll change his theme.
Yes, it's too generic.
Because that's his theme when he was a tag team, and he's not that tag team no more. So make him his own personality.
Yeah, I agree with that. But like, yeah, some of them NXTs was like very generic, so that needs to go.
Yeah, but kudos to Bloody Murphy. Kudos for Mustafa Ali. That was an amazing match for between both guys.
Oh, let's try his promo. That Mustafa Ali's in the dark. It looked like the streets of Chicago. I'm sure it wasn't, but yeah, that cool ass promo. Look into my eyes. What do you see? I
I
felt,
think,
I felt like that song. Look
yeah,
into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. I'm like, oh shit, he is gangster.
yeah, man. I actually really dug that promo. I think he's getting more comfortable, and or he just was good at promos. They just finally give him the shot to actually really talk.
True.
I could see him being the underdog, being the one to actually win it.
I told you I saw it ever since they made that little rivalry between them for the belt. I was like, yo, I think it's gonna be those two, Cedric and Mustafa.
Yeah, and I have a feeling it may be a Mustafa to actually take the belt.
I mean, you said it a long time ago. You
Yeah,
said you seen that he's got the mic skills
yeah,
way back when. So he's just getting time to show it, and it looks like whoever is in charge, he's impressing them enough for them to let him keep doing it.
yeah. I
Which
think it
means,
was. I think it was that match that him and Alexander had that
gotcha.
really like. All right, we could give them the time and they'll fucking sell it.
Yeah. But also
Uh,
just like the promo time too. Like not a lot of guys get that time and then not, pull it off. Him and Gulak do it
yeah,
very well.
yeah.
So
We got a renewing rivalry for the next tournament match between Gulak and Mustafa Ali.
gotcha.
And then we have Roderick Strong versus Alexander, which is going to be really interesting as well.
And well, see, the fact that you said that Roderick is a tag team makes me think he's not going to win.
Yeah, I don't think he's winning either.
I wish I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I want
same
to say
here.
it's the battle of the backbreakers. Like, okay, who's gonna win? Who's gonna be able to not stand up next week?
Who's going to get Lumberjack first?
Yeah. My back.
Yeah. It's going to be good, though.
Shit. Yeah.
NXT this week, we got the first couple matches for the tag team Dusty Rhodes Classic.
TM61, dude. I missed them. I actually missed them. Yes, I do actually miss them because they're both really good. But like, they made that match with Authors of Pain better because like, dudes are surprisingly strong.
Yeah.
Like them being able to lift them up like that.
Yeah.
Always a cool thing. Because I remember last time when they feuded, the other guy was the one that like straight up. I think he like powerbombed one of them.
Yeah.
So to see the other what's his name? The one that got hurt that came back.
Yeah, I don't know the names by heart. Shane something.
Yeah, Shane. There you go. But like him suplexing, I think it was Razor. It was like, dude, that's crazy.
It's funny because they're not as small as you think they are.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
How they wrestle is the way you think they're smaller. But I think one is 6'2", 6'3", and the other one is about 6'1".
Yeah, but those dudes are strong though. Like,
yeah,
that's the impressive part.
Yeah, man. So you had that. You had a job match with Bianca Belair, which showcasing her a bit more. I can see her being in the title contender soon. She's getting better and better every match.
Yeah, she's such a good character too. So
yeah. You had some promos. You had a Sanity promo. You had who else wrestled? And then you had Aleister Black versus Killian Dane, right?
Yes.
Which was a solid match too. Almost made my match of the night. I thought the match was kind of short compared to what I thought it was going to be. But I enjoyed it. That black mask looked amazing.
He caught him lovely. I love that he's able to do that from something else.
Yeah.
Which I like helps to... For me, the reason why I like Aleister Black is because he doesn't feel like a wrestler. He kind of feels like...
he's a striker.
No, it's more that he doesn't feel scripted.
Yeah.
He's one of those dudes that he's not predictable, so he's not like Cena. He doesn't have setup moves.
Yeah.
And that's the thing a lot of us, even dudes we like, that's at the top of the game. They have setup moves. It's like Aleister Black is one of those guys that his finisher literally comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I appreciate the match, and I think it's going to be a fun. Again, we're on the road to Takeover, NXT Takeover in New Orleans. So the next couple next couple tapings are already taped, and you're gonna start seeing them. You're gonna start seeing a lot of things coming together for NXT Takeover, which is in 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah, man. WrestleMania weekend is that or what?
3 weeks.
No, but it's that weekend, right? So
Yeah, Saturday.
So it's Saturday. Yes.
Yes. So all right. So let's go into our Fastlane predictions.
Okay.
Fastlane is tomorrow night. I think it starts at 7. The kickoff. I don't think there's a kickoff match announced yet, but most likely they'll announce it tomorrow, and you know that it's there. So the first match on the card is Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natty and Carmella.
Like I said, I'm already invested because they had a good match, Becky Lynch and Carmella this past week.
Yeah.
They actually built some of this up. I mean, they had a little backstage drama with Natty and Naomi. So, you know, I'm willing to see what's happening. Everybody involved is good, right?
Yep. Who you got winning?
Becky.
I got Becky. I always go for Becky.
He's taking arms, god damn it.
Sadly, I always go for Becky. Anything she's in, even I know she's gonna lose. I go for Becky. One day she'll win.
One day.
She had the belt. She was a great champion. She was probably my favorite SmackDown champion.
She's the Dean Ambrose.
Her and Alexa Bliss.
That's what I feel. She's the Dean Ambrose of SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah. So next match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev.
Hey, he took his voice. Come on, man. He took Aiden English's voice, and we didn't even bring that up.
Yeah,
the Shinsuke singing, and he sounded just like him.
Yes,
awesome.
he did. He did.
Awesome.
That was actually really funny. He did sing, and this match is happening. I think I think it's just pretty much a start to get Nakamura back on TV. After this pay-per-view, you're going to see Nakamura on every fucking SmackDown going into the pay-per-view. So
I just see it being a good match. That's all.
Good match. I say Nakamura winning it.
I say Nakamura winning it, but because Aiden English gets involved.
Yeah. Because I feel Nakamura has to win this match. It's like a build-up towards WrestleMania. Yeah. So right now, he cannot lose a match. Every match has to step in.
Yeah, it can't be anything clean.
Yes, exactly. All right, next match. Singles WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott.
Let me just say, I would be happy as hell if Ruby Riott won.
Me too.
But I don't feel it happening because I don't understand what that would do.
Yeah,
like that would make their group look very strong, but it's just like I don't know. What do they do? Run roughshod over the division now? Well, who steps up to challenge them after Charlotte falls down? Is it
Charlotte be the one? She should get her rematch clause for WrestleMania.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So what would that do? Because the match that everybody keeps talking about is Asuka Charlotte at WrestleMania. So would that turn into a 3-way?
I don't even think she's. What's funny is that Asuka still hasn't picked who she's fighting.
Yeah,
but it still looks like it's gonna be Alexa Bliss versus Asuka right now.
I see that. You know what I don't want is the worst case scenario for me is them turning Asuka's match into a triple threat or 4-way.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a triple threat with Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Yes.
I don't want to waste a Nia Jax WrestleMania match again in a fucking triple threat 4-way. She gets thrown out and then somebody wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she has a WrestleMania match, I want her to just have a match. Same with Asuka. I want her to just have a match.
So I'm fine with just Alexa versus Asuka. I think Alexa could hold her own. I think it could be a good match as well.
Me too. I agree.
So I'll keep it like that. Like let her find her little tricks and try to beat Asuka.
Listen, if anybody could find a way to do it, she can. She's held on to it this long. She can find something.
Yep.
And it's not gonna be, as we know, it's not no DQ, right?
It's a regular match, yeah.
Whatever match she would have would be regular. So then she could just cheat. Like
poker in the eye.
Exactly. Thank you. Poker in the eye.
Sensitive eyes. I would love to see Ruby Riott actually win this match.
Me too.
But I see Charlotte going into WrestleMania as champion.
Yeah, I see that as well. Unfortunately.
But if Ruby actually wins, I think it will make more sense to the fact that group will look like they're strong.
That's what I'm saying. Like their faction will look very strong, but it's just like then you would say who could take them because they don't have an Asuka
Yeah.
or a Nia Jax to step up because they've already beat everybody else.
Yes. Yeah, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but I'm like, she's in that group of already been beaten in some way, shape, or form because either they cheated and won a match. You know what I mean? Like,
You have Becky Lynch just start going around and just breaking people's arms.
oh, all right. You know what? I'm all for it.
She'll just have a chain of arms on her neck.
Damn. That's going to be heavy.
Yeah.
That's going to have to be on the rebranded ECW show. I'm just saying.
Right?
If somebody makes an ECW, that's going to be on.
She bites arms off.
Yo, dude, non sequitur. Do you think Becky Lynch would have been good for ECW? I feel like she's kind of like a hardcore wrestler, but she's not given the chance to be that.
Yeah, I think the way she wrestles, I think she's more aggressive than a lot of the girls there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I think her moveset and everything like that are more powerful looking than the others.
Yeah, but she just always looks like she wants to just hurt somebody.
And it looks like she could do a lot more suplexes that they let her do.
Yeah, this is also true.
Yeah. All right, next match. Tag team championship match. The New Day versus Usos.
At this point in the game, I'd like the Usos to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I could also see New Day taking it.
I could see New Day going into WrestleMania as champions.
Against who, though? You think that's the rematch clause?
I think they're going to be Usos and the Bludgeon Brothers.
I think you might be right.
And if this match doesn't end, I see the Bludgeon Brothers interfering and destroying both teams.
Yes. Okay. All right. So then that would possibly lead to a triple threat at WrestleMania because they're the only tag team that never got a shot.
Yeah. I would also, if they do a ladder match, I will say this tag team division, SmackDown's tag team division, I think should be the one with a ladder match.
Okay.
Because they have too much talent in that roster that could make an amazing tag ladder match.
You're right. You
got Breezango, you have Gable and Shelton, you have fucking the New Day, you got the Usos, you got the Bludgeon Brothers.
I was just thinking of the
shit. You have the Ascension. Even the Ascension could be part of that and actually make it look fucking good.
You're right.
So I wouldn't mind that at all. I could see this one not being a no contest. I see this one going to be a storyline match, and I see the Bludgeon Brothers putting their name into the tag team division, tag team championship division, and destroying both teams.
Yeah, I agree with that one. That's definitely what I see.
Then you also have the United States Championship match: Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton.
Boo! Where's Jinder Mahal?
You know what's funny is that I have a feeling that this match has to end with one winner, one loser. I don't want this to be a no contest. If one match is going to be a no contest, I'm fine with the tag team one, not the U.S. title.
Because you just want like it to be over and done with, and Randy to go about his business.
Yeah,
because I don't want him to have a reason to come back.
But sadly, I actually have a feeling that Randy Orton is going to take the belt.
Oh, so he can get that one belt that he's never had.
And walk into US and walk into WrestleMania as US champ. And that's where you'll probably get the 3-way.
Yeah, I see that. You're right.
Yeah, so I hope Randy Orton will win. I want Bobby Roode to win. This is also something I could see happening on the night of the pay-per-view is Jinder Mahal being added to the match.
Yes, also that I can see that as well, but it's just like the reason I don't want Randy to win is because he hasn't put in the type of work to make me invested.
Yeah, me too.
Just not.
I'm just hoping for a good match. And you know, Randy Orton sometimes is lazy with those good matches, so I think Bobby Roode and him could actually have a good match.
Yeah, me too.
Bobby Roode is like a shorter Triple H in a way in the ring. Main event, championship match, WWE championship match. You got AJ Styles, John Cena, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler.
Sami Zayn.
I would love if Sami Zayn would win this match. I would love it all hard. But I got AJ Styles taking the win. I have AJ Styles pinning Cena.
I could see that. That would be good.
And
also, we could go with what you said earlier, and everybody jumps Cena.
Yeah.
And then I can see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn not having everything going along to plan anyway.
Yeah.
And Sami just like schoolboying Kevin Owens or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
But I want this match to start a rivalry because I think it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. So I could see them fucking each other over somehow, some way, and AJ Styles getting the belt.
Gotcha.
Getting the sneak win.
Or they might fight over a pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could, you know what? I could see that being like the last thing is Kevin Owens probably hits the power bomb and Sami Zayn goes for the pin. They fight each other and AJ Styles knocks both of them out and fucking takes the pin.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Yeah, so AJ Styles is winning this match. I see him going. You don't want to change Nakamura versus AJ Styles.
No, we do not.
Wanna know why?
Why is that?
Wanna know why? Because I have my pop set up as AJ Styles versus Nakamura.
True story. All right, you know what? The pop say so.
I had that shit up there since July.
It has been said. It has been written.
You know what's funny? I should do that with her. I should say that. I should put I have the Lesnar and Roman too.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'll probably do that.
Did the Lesnar come with the belt?
No.
It should have.
I gotta get. You know what? I was gonna buy a figure just for the belt, so I could have the belts on the pop.
Who had the belt? Finn Balor or somebody else?
No one has a belt. No one came with a belt.
They never made a championship pop?
No.
What? Missed opportunity.
I know. I've been saying that.
That's an opportunity to reissue some older ones or to have like a bunch of like accessories.
Or have a championship edition. Pops.
Different box and everything.
Have the first championship box. So these are everyone with the first title.
Yo, come on. How cool would it be that we were talking about all the NWA belts? How cool would it be to have some people like Ric Flair or the NWA belt or somebody,
or the big Goldie belt.
You're right. The WCW joint. You're right.
Or Bret Hart with the Eagle belt. Fucking Shawn Michaels WrestleMania Eagle belt.
Or Mick Foley with the busted up hardcore belt. I mean the Mankind.
There's so many opportunities, Pops.
Get on it.
I'm gonna tag them on this fucking podcast.
Yes. Do so.
Get on it.
Let them know.
Put Balor with the NXT title. Put Nakamura with the NXT title.
NXT versions. Come on. Get
New Day with the tag titles.
What about the potential for crossover with the Marvel stuff? If you let Finn Balor have a Marvel Venom pop, come on, that would be so cool.
Yes, that would be cool. They should get a partnership with Marvel.
I know, but they're dicks when it comes to stuff like they're very Disney. I blame Disney.
Let's see what happens when it comes to everything else. But yeah, that's our Fastlane predictions. I guess we'll wrap it up from there.
Yes, sir.
Definitely check us out on the Wrestling Babble board on Facebook. Check us out on Mark with the Mic, SoundCloud, and Rest Echo Inc. on SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube, and everything in between.
I know. We out there.
Yeah, you can catch both casts on both websites. So pick one and listen. Pick them both and listen. We like the follower, like the feedback. Definitely check us out for our review show next week, and we'll have a big WrestleMania prediction show down the road.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's gonna be a lot of fucking predictions because you got the WrestleMania card and the NXT card.
You want to do one ahead?
That's gonna be like a part 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can you do one before the NXT one first, and then the WrestleMania.
Yeah, I guess we'll do like a part 1 and 2 show for those.
Okay.
Definitely check out Red Cycle Inc. The YouTube page. He just posted up the Mass Effect.
Oh yes,
33.
33. We have the end of the Shadow Broker.
Yeah. Definitely check out again Wrestling Babble on Facebook. That's where our board is at. We have live coverage of pay-per-views. We'll probably be live on that pay-per-view for Fastlane. So definitely check it out. Vote for who you want to win and discuss.
Yo, man, you gotta come on with something so give people shout outs, man, because I know y'all be listening.
Yeah, I do. I just forget. Yes, so definitely check us out on everything we do. We try to keep this consistent as possible. So check you guys later. Enjoy and peace.